Hola! Impromptu stream. Middle of the morning, middle of the night, depending on where you're at. It doesn't really matter in any case because just recording this live stream for posterity's sake. And it seems like my phone has notified me that I am doing something bad. But I don't really see it that way, so let's just record this bullshit for posterity's sake. So let's get on with it. So, Dark Viper, infamous for his sort of React stance on React content, he recently made it back in the news by DMCA and Chud Logic with some stuff. Now, you can think whatever you want on that particular matter. I have my own personal opinions on that, but that's besides the point. This whole stupid impromptu stream is just really to fact check Viper, Dark Viper AU, to see how accurate he is in this statement, this tweet that he made. So, K Dunce or whatever this person is, not a fan, not a follower, have no clue what he is. Do not work with at Dark Viper AU after going through 4.5 hours of footage and editing that down to a 27-minute video, waiting over a week for him to respond. He told me the edit was unusable and not worth either of our time to try to fix. Then told me he would not pay me. Here's the interesting thing. It appears some people still liking this post. I did myself, despite it being entirely false. Okay, he's making a claim here. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe he's being dishonest or delusional. Let's take a see. Yeah, maybe it is a joke given the context. Please read the refutations here. But even if this is a joke, he's still a much bigger content creator and someone with a voice and a lot of fans. So let's see how this refutes anything. So autistic, but for recorded for posterity, let me get this down on the record. Despite having worked with or trialed hundreds of people in my 10-year career, this is the first time someone has failed to edit and sought to lie on Twitter due to their pride being wounded. Okay, where is the lie? I will admit I could have been less blunt in my assessment and I was in a hurry. Below the timeline shows, I'm not going to go into those. Let's see the factual, which anyone who edits for a living would recognize and suggest something is off. That's a lot of assumptions from Viper. Dark Viper here. Obviously, he's got a bug at his butt and he has some ideas about what it takes to be a professional. Maybe I should give him a bad British accent just to deliterate his things from what I'm saying. That third track is just my alerts, nothing to ever remove from it. So I would speak and my alert sound would just go off for no reason. Did I start someplace weird? No, what the hell? Oh, he's talking about, oh God, this is so autistic. He's talking about the image one. Okay, sorry. For no reason. So he did not edit out the sort of alert sounds for no reason. The voice is my background stream chill music that was just arbitrarily cut and left unchanged. Not only was he told to replace the track entirely, he did not even bother to extend it out to the songs on the track that were not cut anywhere. The series does not feature chill hop at all. I'm trying to make sense of this. Did you so in his background, he had chill hop music. I'm not understanding this. This really doesn't make any sense. The series does not feature. Did he have it in the background? Is my background chill hip hop music? So this editor was supposed to cut it out. So much bullshit. He placed effect on every single track that created audio distortions, which for his sake, I asked my mods to confirm, blah, blah, blah. He replied, saying people are. Did he? Sorry, this is really hard to follow. He replied, saying people are mobile, bro, so they won't notice. Okay. Okay, where does this prove this? Okay. So he's making, yeah, fact checking. Showed an image 3. Okay, where is proof of him saying people are mobile? Okay, no evidence of that. You showed this, but do we get to see him? Sorry, bit complex, retarded as all hell. Where is where's you talking to him? No, 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 no. I'll check it. Time zone. So where's he saying that in image 3? Okay. So you're making a claim in this post that entirely isn't there. Okay. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. It's not in image 3. So yeah, show where he says this, because I'm not going to believe you. You're calling him a lie. You're not proving that he replied saying this. Just point that out. This is all without getting into the actual edit itself, which is cut abysmally. Personal opinion. It's not the worst edit I have ever received. Spelling mistake, but I shouldn't correct him on that. But it is lower 30%. I will pick 30 seconds of it and break it down on stream today. Quite autistic. It does not refute his claims, though. Just because you want to be an extra autistic, critical person. As for the wait, we were in constant communications. There was a 5-day lapse. A 5-day lapse. You were in constant communication. There was a 5-day lapse, which I apologized and explained the reason for. Image 4. I don't see him responding to any of this. As all awards is not coming out anytime soon. I have no clue what that means. Yeah, that does not refutate or disprove anything he is. Okay. So here's where the real crux, where he seems to have an issue. This is highly unprofessional for a person to air their dirty laundry on Twitter. According to him, he just wants to warn people to not sort of do your trial effort. Use high profile YouTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever the hell you do, is just very complex. We don't know each other. He was just one of several people trialing, editing for me. Anyone in this business knows what Cadence is doing here is the very thing that would result in people not wanting to work with you. Maybe he doesn't want anyone to work with you. Okay. Maybe he's willing to put himself out there on the line to really call out the sort of abuse you're putting on. Nothing in this particular post actually refutes anything he said. Did he not? Did he not go through 4.5 hours of footage and edit it down to a 27-minute video? You did not refute that at all. Waited over a week for him to respond. DarkViper said himself 5 days. So seems close enough to me. Did you not tell him the edit was unusable and you was not worth either the time to try to fix? You did not refute that. And you told him you wouldn't pay him. How is any of this stuff untrue? So calling this again, maybe he's trying to be funny here, but it's definitely a dishonest joke if that's the case. And some people will take him in face value, especially with his autistic attitude. Probably has some autistic fans who'll take this at face value without thinking anything. So back to the claim. Yeah, dishonest or delusional. Because this does not dispute anything that's being claimed here. Okay, let's see. Just in reaction, just to maybe I should go back here. Let's see. Just my post. Nope. Okay, so none of that stuff matters. I said, how's it entirely false? Did he not? Blah, blah, blah. What is false about this? So I have no fucking clue, nor do I care. So this here, best faith interpretation, this is a joke, but it's a dishonest or delusional one. But his actual response, salt to lie on Twitter. Okay, that is a straight up lie right there. There is no lie in that post that I can find. So DarkViperAU is lying here. Is he delusional enough to twist this around in his mind to think that he's not being just a straight out dishonest liar? I don't know. You can never tell quite how delusional people get online, especially when they have a large following. And with Twitter Blue, they can inundate people with so many words that people are just going to assume that they're reading it. So, because this has been so short, let's just see other things that popped up here. Don't really need to get into this nitty gritty. He's going to go over 30 seconds of it to just tear down and see how bad he is. He was rude, condescending, and insulting from the very start. Even telling me my video did not pass before even watching it, presumably based off of my timeline, question mark. Okay, so this is that. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, that's... He explained that in his post. He showed the timeline. And this is you were expecting to be paid even if you produced a product that could not be used. I don't know what to make of this. Too much shit out of... I've worked this for, never end up being used. They still paid me for The video and was very constructive and respectful in the feedback. Dark Viper needs to learn how business work. There's some people refute. Edited an entire video for this that has never been released. He paid me in full without question. Yeah, a friend of mine works out. Just seems blah blah blah. There are some people pushing back against this editor here. So, what else do I have to go through? Unless there's more stuff in here or out of here, I don't think there's really much to say. Definitely seems like Dark Viper is lying. Okay. This is a provable lie. Even if his one little thing is a joke, even if his one little post is a joke, who's still lying about the original response to this? Okay, let's see if he has any backup on this. This is his thing. Never heard any audio distortions either way. I told you multiple times I could take the video back and do any work you asked. You sent me away and said we can't fix it. I did not lie. I only mentioned your only mention of a trial is you would give me more work if you were happy with the video. Okay. Never heard any audio distortion. Yeah, which is a problem. You do not have the skills or temperament for this role, which I explained to you when I said if you passed, what did you think you were getting past exactly? High school. Complete and utter asshole. Yeah. Pay him for the work he does. Paying for work is standard. You pay people for their time. I feel sorry for the 100 other editors who really needed the money and the hours of their life you screwed them out of. Trials are 2-minute videos, not 4-hour VODs. Okay. So he's saying Dark Viper AU asked him to do the 4-hour VOD down to a 30-second section. And of course, you'll be paid after your services. This is bullshit. A trial for editing yet is not cutting a 4-hour VOD into a 20-minute video. Is something okay? Makes total sense. I don't know how it works in the business. Okay. Makes sense. Maybe they have different standards. Maybe they don't. I really don't know. I really don't care. Simple fact is this is pure and utter cope because Viper, Dark Viper AU doesn't want the bad press, apparently, especially after all his other bad press. And it's just beautiful to see this cope go on. And I'm not seeing anything coming out of him, which really can back up his claim that this Twitter post is any what of a lie. I don't see. He does not refute. And this editor here said if this was a trial, it would be a 2-minute cut. And Dark Viper did not refute that. Obviously, he has really a delusional take or taken advantage of people, which is completely believable given his sort of attitude towards React content and what he sort of DMCAs overall and what he considered in Chud Logic to be a watch party. No, his commentary, criticism, just out. I mean, you can make a case for this, but in this case here, okay, see, edit this. He's not See, someone saying this edit is in. Let's watch it just to see.
So I am back continuing my quest to get all awards in GTA Online. What awards am I getting today? I don't know. Because last time we succeeded in completing the awards for the heists. And so now I guess I gotta move on to the next thing, which I guess I have my pick. I mean, Tuners seems interesting actually. Tuners is probably the DLC that I've done the least with. Tuners takes so long. I mean, I still gotta do it. So, I mean, you know, we'll do Tuners then. Reach LS Car Meet Reputation 25. Win 5 sprints. I'm assuming doing these races will increase my reputation. So that's probably what I should focus on immediately. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff. How many pages are there? Oh, it's lapped around. Never mind. There's only 2 pages of just lapping around. Deliver all 10 exotic exports vehicles to the docks in a single day. Okay, chat, where do I go? I go 5 kilometers on this little scooter? You got to be kidding me. These are shoes? Minute and 10 seconds. It's me try and drive again. Let me try and drive. Okay, I can drive now. Okay.
Okay, looks competent enough to me. I don't see the problem here. Yeah. Someone. He ended up watching a little of it, so he admits to it. Either way, I don't want his money, just for other editors to stay away and not having to deal with it. Especially after him speaking about his hundreds of other trial editors, which I assume were all unpaid. And if they were all taking a 4-hour VOD and condensing it down to a half-hour thing, if the standard is just having a 2-minute trial, I do say that it seems like DarkViper is the one who has higher standards for the people coming across his desk. He's not allowed to like it. He's allowed to not like it. Instantly disregarding me and discrediting my ability and leaving me with zero chance to have revisions on the first time working together, and sending me away with nothing is extremely unprofessional. Of course, he's been through hundreds of editors. Someone coping about that. They know it was a trial and completely missing all the context that is added here. Anything else? Hate this Twitter shit, but just want to make sure I'm not missing anything from DarkViper, this guy. Nothing in this tweet proves that it's a lie. Anything that editor said was a lie. He's just using his own cope because this guy sort of is pissed off of how unprofessional, and he calls him unprofessional. Okay. So this is straight up from the horse's mouth. Crap like that. I don't see any more from DarkViper. Let's see if he has any more responses here. Trying to be thorough. Maybe more will come out. Maybe I'll cover it. Maybe I will take this down. It really doesn't matter. For posterity. Yep. Nothing. Okay, someone actually responded to him. If you would like, I'd love to talk about actually paying you for some VOD edited. This guy failed a task, then proceeded to selectively leak and crop DMs to lie. Okay, where is there any counter to this? Okay, let's see. How did you hear me from out? Yes, I've seen a decent amount. I've called a couple of streams. I'm looking to pick up some extra work. Remember seeing some posts about hiring editors. I know a lot of them are hard to work with and super unreliable. So I figured I would reach out. Okay. It really doesn't prove anything. Oh, look, a little post about being blocked by Nick Diorio. Okay. Hi, editor here. This is why you're fundamentally wrong. You do not own the edit. You do not get a free pass on that. You do not get free edit because you don't like the product. You want it as an editor to edit 4.5 hours of footage down. There is no blah, blah, blah. Free labor, none. Ooh. Sheesh. First cut and also cutting him at the first thing. So this is someone refuting it. Seb. Don't know who it is. Let's see how they respond. Again, this idea of unpaid work. I have no work. If I had work, I would pay for it. I do not accept unpaid work. Trials exist for goddamn everything. I don't feel entitled to have people trial for me. I ask people to, and if they want to, they can. I didn't read out to K. Dunce. He reached out to me. The reason trials exist is because of people like who massively oversell themselves and their capabilities. Yeah, that's your personal high-end standard. He's not my editor, besides the fact you won't put out DMs. Besides the fact that you won't put out DMs. My guy, it's weeks of DMs with personal information and leaks in it. You already invented fantasies with a little impromptu, and imagine what you'll be able to do. Attempt to twist every word. Next, you'll be asking me for my tax. This is obviously some serious cope here. I don't even know. Why would you be concerned for my editors? Some people have done project for me for years. Do you not think of them as adults, assistant on grass? God. He's just burying people with words. Holy shit, the mental gymnastics. LMO. Okay, let me cook. No, you're not cooking, you're imagining. Nothing about the arrangement. Okay, let's see if we got. Are you aware? K. Dunce could have easily just say, hey, I'll do the first half hour right. People do that. Different people have different desires. I just give people a rundown with no deadline, hassle out arrangements, answer. Any change in the agreement he wanted. He didn't. He accepted it. Many others before, many others will after. Okay, and that's why he did his post, to inform people of how badly he thinks you do it. What is typically ad revenue for the first 30 days? Just average. Obviously, can't predict the future. Also, if you could provide me a few extra details, typical footage length, since you're a streamer, expected turnaround, preference, music, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm interested. We can sure do one and see how the others feel afterwards. Okay, what is the why are you just giving his sort of side or your sort of side? This seems really freaking weird. This has not refuted anything. Best not take the faith of the words of a seemingly compulsive liar. Yeah, your ass, okay? You have not refuted to any of his claims. Leakers are, you keep saying leakers, croppers of DMs. What DMs? You just keep making that claim over and over again. We discussed pay extensively. That had nothing to do with his claim. He's just fighting with. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's not. I'm not seeing anything solid to have him DarkViperAU to really back up this claim that this editor is a liar by any. Yeah, literally, he never called it a trial. Oh God. Yeah, literally. He never called it a trial. The word trial is not used until after my editing. Only saying that if the video was good, he would give me some more work. His fanboys act like I agreed to not get paid is insane. When I said if you pass, if it works out, what do you think I meant? I have never had a person believe that they are day one hire for the role without testing it. Literally never. And I'm not sure what job would that be true. Oh, God. This is some serious cope from him. I think continuing on is going to be a waste. Okay, let's see. What is this? To be completely frank, after watching this edit, it does not appear to be up to the standards of the channel. That is not good. Sure, he could have been nicer, I guess, but the edit isn't really any good. It's a subjective thing, and if anyone wants to watch the edit, claim is good, honestly. Confident no one watched it. Assert equality of what on the channel. You never let me finish it. I sent you the video. You told me you'll take it back and do whatever you want it. Do whatever you want it / needed me to do. I was 100% willing to continue to work on it until you immediately dismissed me entirely. My guy, the reason I asked for the project file and assets is because I'm perfectly willing to complete any edit, even if within the ballpark of being sufficient quality. So in theory, what he's saying, he asked for all the project files and asset. Because even if he does this little trial for editors, he can give it off to someone and have them do it himself. Theoretically, at least. Okay. We got some more. Do not immediately believe extraordinary claims on the internet based on crop DMs, especially from a person with a very inconsistent story. Obviously, I watched the edit and plan to make a ramble about this, and here interaction is so strange. Okay. My favorite thing, doesn't pass without watching it. How dare you organize your timeline? I did watch it. He just lied. Okay. Yeah. That does not refute his claim. Okay. That does not refute his claim. You turned it down before her. Yeah. The second screenshot does not change the point, though. Your first message is literally already calling it a fail before he actually watched it. What, dude? Take. Oh, this is some serious. Okay. Boring enough. There's just. I am too. It's too early in the morning for me to go through. To obviously go through all the stupidity here. This is the same thing over again. Yeah. Same post. And again, before I finished up, he makes this, he replies saying people are mobile, bro. They don't notice. Please. I'm going to have to reply to that. Okay, but I'm done for now. Stupid enough as it is, thought I would record this for posterity.